My name's Adam. I have a YouTube channel called Vega Cruz. I do like street interviews. How do you guys feel when you look at this footage, like the animal suffering?
I think Romantic should like react to like to his behavior. I don't know. It's really kind of weird because they don't speak and they don't cannot like express themselves. So it's kind of weird to do this stuff. I really like. I feel. I don't know. I don't feel I am. I feel I am different. Really disgusting.
Yeah, we could both agree this is awful, right? We wouldn't wish
Well,
this on our worst enemy. Do you guys buy animal products like cows, chicken, pigs?
Actually, I'm not gonna lie to you. I buy it, but yes, like not too much, because I try to be vegan, but I don't know. Sometimes I feel like my body need like some kind of protein, and I don't know. Like you have to be too rich. I don't know. I think like that to cover this kind of like food, like because I don't know. Here, that's why because of that meat became cheaper. Like
Well,
that's in general like not good.
there's actually a study done that vegan diets are actually 33% cheaper than omnivore diets. Because if you think about the cheapest items in the supermarket are like rice, beans, you don't need to buy like fake meats or anything to be vegan. And protein, do you know where protein comes from?
Yeah, it's coming from the fruit. We can have it and
Yeah.
from the meat also.
Well, we can get it from plants too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
So,
it's really not good. I am not agree with this,
well,
but I don't know like what can we do with this?
there's something you can do. You can go vegan. Stop buying these products.
Actually, I am agree with you, but you think all this before they go to it.
Well, I'm not talking to everyone. I'm talking to you.
Yeah.
Change starts by the individual.
Yeah, for me, actually, I don't eat too much. Like for example, in this month, I just ate one time meat. Just like I don't eat in general. Like most of the time, even when I eat pizza, I eat it with vegan or vegetable or just with margarita. Like I don't really like how to say it. Like I want to eat meat every
So
time.
you're not like a big meat eater.
Because I feel it. I know it's wrong. I know it's really like not good. Like it's kind of disgusting. I don't know.
Well, because veganism, you can't be like partly vegan. It's like black or white.
Yeah. I feel like I'm like that, like a little bit eating a little bit meat, but not too much. But most of the time, I'm eating like most of like vegan food or something.
Because if this was like a different social justice movement, like racism, would it be okay to say, "Oh, I'm only racist once a month"? Would that be okay?
No, I understand you.
Yeah,
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not saying it is
But I
okay.
think everything has to be, how to say, step by step. If you are used to eat meat from your childhood, and
Yeah.
so just one day with one click, you cannot go vegan.
Of course.
We saw kind of videos before also. We got interested, like after that, after seeing this kind of video, you just yourself start getting disgusted by eating or something like that. Change comes not like at once, but eventually.
Okay, of course. But do you think it's possible for you guys to go vegan?
It is kind of possible. It's nothing is impossible. If you do it, I can do it. If I can do it, everyone can do it. So I believe like that. But we have to like replace it. We have to replace it. Like for example, I don't know, maybe with some kind of fungi or what we call it, some kind of algae also. Like you can take this kind of organism. It's better. Like it's rich of fabric and protein. So I believe so. It will be helpful. But we need like government to start with the steps. Because it is in general, it's economic. It's about money. They don't care about human life. Like, do you think they will care about animals' life?
No.
But for animals, it will be more. I think more. I don't know. Like I say, it's like they cannot express themselves.
Yeah.
They cannot like protect themselves. They just like pure. They believe in us, and we are like a monster. I don't know how to say.
Yeah. They're voiceless, and yeah. But like you said about economics, right? Every time you buy meat, we're saying yes, more meat.
Yeah.
There's
You are like making them to make it worse.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So what's stopping you from going vegan?
As I told you, like it was sometimes the price or the ability. Like for example, you have to know what you will do. Like for example, since I'm like child, everything like was with meat, with egg, with like it wasn't just vegan. Like
Yeah.
this is it will be difficult for you. Like for example, to try to make some food, and I don't know, for your stomach also. Like for myself, like I eat too much bread. So and you have to make sure of this bread, like including egg or milk. So this kind of stuff, like it will be really difficult. It will not be easy because I know we have some kind of milk also, like uh, for vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's like I don't know. I think it's not the same taste. So in the end, it's the desire is
But you
talking.
said you only eat meat once a month. So what are
Yeah,
you like?
but this is about the meat. But imagine the egg, like about the meals. So it's not just the meat. So this is the point. Like you wake up, you drink coffee or chocolate or using like even chocolate, like sweet candy, everything like including maybe some kind of oil of the animal. So most of them like so that's why for me I can't really like I eat too much sweet. So this is also like you have to think you have like it's not easy. The step is to make it easy is just like government they should uh like I don't know those people that they have control they have to decide to implement and to make some new food without meat milk and egg.
Okay.
In this case it will help, but now it will not be easy. Like for example, you are going for shopping, you should take 3 hours just find out which one is like not with a milk. And so
Okay.
yeah, this
I think make it harder, like any habit. It takes like maybe 1 month, 21 days. That's what they say, change a habit.
yeah.
It's 21 days. Are you willing to sacrifice 21 days for the animals?
Not 20 or anything. For me, as I told you, if something be possible to make it, so why I am stopping? Why I am not doing it? But actually, I am not agree with them. But I am not saying I am not. It's not including me. I am also part of them because I am using their product.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Listen, I
Yeah.
mean, if you were in this position, this like pig,
sometimes I say it. I say what the animal if they do the same with us. What we will say? We will say oh they are not I don't know disgusting. They are monster or I don't know.
yeah. Is there
You'll
any
be angry and
is there any justification for this?
uh,
No. All right. So I think you just need some more information, right, to build a diet and
yeah, actually, like what you will buy, how to buy it, and what is including because there are too many products actually, and you have to really find out because cheese also milk like I don't know like breakfast is like the fairest like the fairest level you should start with it. I think right.
yeah, you can make like every breakfast is vegan now, or like this is vegan breakfast. Start like that.
Actually, I have some kind of like when I eat vegetable I like how much I eat. I don't feel like it's like this is good for stomach. Like it's light. This is the opposite. Also, like it's really good for health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's good for the animals. So
Actually, I hate it. I hate this.
Yeah.
I want life like with the peace. Like I want the meat. It's not good. It is from my country, but we have the best opinion.
It's
So,
okay.
anyway.
So you think it's time to stop, right? It's time to stop supporting this industry, yeah?
I decided 2 months ago, but as I told you, like we watched a different video. We decided, but we couldn't. Really, we couldn't. But we like decreased the amount of meeting. Like it was meeting in our fridge like for 2 weeks. We didn't use. Sometimes till now I have like fish in my fridge. Like I didn't eat it. Like yeah. So I think we started, but we are going slowly. That's how I think. Like
Well, I understand change takes some time, but if you were in the victim's shoes, if you're this cow, when would you want the suffering to stop? Now or 2 weeks from now?
eh, I don't know.
You would wait.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like it's just me. You understand? I remember when I was young, I didn't eat meat and I didn't was eating anything. Like my family and people around me, like they are forcing me eat it, eat it. I'm like I don't want them. Like I want them to be lying. But when you grow up, you'll be too busy to think even about another thing. I don't know.
It just, it's people make it a big change, but it's literally just buying something else in the supermarket. You
Yeah.
know. So what's more important, your convenience or the animal's life?
Actually, it's too complex. Like the population is increasing. If the population increasing, we need food. Yeah, but that, as I said, we have to replace it. Like if all of us start eating, like became vegan, I think we should fight to survive. I think it like that because there will be no more food for us.
Well, we feed plants to the animals, right? We
Yeah.
feed 80 billion
Yeah.
land animals.
Yeah.
So we're actually wasting food on animals.